how to take control of your mental health. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again. So, today we are going to discuss all about mental health issues and also we are going to answer some tough questions. Let's And mental health means the state of a person's well being mentally, what he thinks, like logically. According to the World Health Organization, mental health encompasses emotional, psychological, and social well being. It affects how we think, feel, and act, influencing our ability to cope with stress, interact with others, and make choices. It is a positive state of well being that allows individuals to realize their potential, cope with life's challenges, work productively, and contribute to that internally. And it also affects externally. Recently, there has been so much news about mental health, and that is why it has become a very, very important part of our lives. Mental illness, also called mental health disorders, refers to a wide range of mental health conditions, disorders that affect your mood, thinking, and behavior. Some of the major issues: depression, a common mental health disorder characterized by persistent sadness and a variety of emotional and physical problems. Lack of interest or pleasure in activities. Second is my anxiety. It is a group of mental health conditions where excessive fear or worry interferes with daily functioning, including generalized anxiety disorder, GAD, panic disorder, phobias, social anxiety disorders, schizophrenia, a severe mental disorder affecting how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. It involves distorted thinking, perceptions, emotions, language, sense of self, and behavior. For example, obsession around a certain person or thing. Eating disorders, mental health conditions are characterized by abnormal eating habits like bulimia and preoccupation with food, body weight, etc. Includes anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorder. Even like I face a lot of these issues like mental health, depression, bulimia, etc. Like you sometimes feel like eating, but you later worry that, oh, my weight will increase, I will be obese, and then you vomit or then you starve. There is a huge rise of body image issues, especially among young women. Addictive behaviors, compulsive engagement to rewarding stimuli, example drugs, smoking, alcohol, gambling, interest, and not only those things but also good things like a pop star or music or your hobby or sports, etc. Even good things can be idols. ADHD or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Now, this disorder is seen especially among the iPad kids, that is Gen Alpha, who like cannot survive even 2 minutes without the phone or screen. And it is a neurodevelopmental condition characterized by persistent patterns of inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. These behaviors can interfere with our daily functional systems in schoolwork and social interaction. And sometimes even I or even a lot of y'all must be not paying attention to certain important things, and there is a huge rise of absence of mind.
Psychosis, which means you suddenly behave like a psycho person during circumstances, rise in anger issues and
The
moodiness.
causes. Factors like early negative experiences like divorce or trauma or abuse, social media, obviously, and the COVID-19 pandemic have further exacerbated these challenges exponentially. Also, there are a lot other causes like peer pressure, like pressuring you to smoke or pressuring you like so much of mental pressure that your brain gets exploded. There are some genetic patterns too there, or certain lifestyle choices like being lazy, etc., could lead to more anxiety. Brain reward system dysfunction, dopamine pathways. We see through social media or through drinking, smoking, that there is a huge amount of dopamine, adrenaline released in the brain. We have to be very careful which sources of those hormones we take. Environmental factors, stress. Stress is the worst thing which we have seen. The people around us and the media, especially celebrities, influence a lot of these things. Imbalance in brain chemicals like dopamine, glutamate, brain structure abnormalities. Sometimes it's inbuilt in body, also the neurological disorders and complications during birth or prenatal development. Drug use, the prevalence of mental health disorders are nearly twice 11.5% in urban cities as compared to rural areas. A lot of competitive pressure, also career issues and college issues, study issues, and we see a huge trend in depression among women than men. Even youth face a lot of depressional issues, even children. And if you are a parent, if you are an elder sister, or if you are some mentor or even a friend, acknowledge the feelings of that person, the one whom you know is suffering. Understand their situation. Be empathetic. Don't just bash him out. Support him or her. Don't support its wrongdoing, but at least acknowledge. We see also gender symphoria and people identifying as dogs and cats, etc. This is a mental health issue. This is a spiritual issue also, and we should not support him in doing those irreversible surgeries. We should be defending the truth in love. Stress is basically your body's way of responding to any demand or threat. Now, stress we get is obviously unavoidable, but how we deal with it matters a lot. The first step is optimal stress. This is a good kind of stress. Your mind and body, when they are prepared to handle challenges, you get that. And the way you embrace it matters. If you're going to cry and give up, then it will be bad. But if you will work hard upon it, if you'll be strong enough, then it will be solved. Second is suprastress. This is the bad piggy. It is the stress we hate. The one that paralyzes our brains, numbs our limbs, and makes us feel miserable. Like there are manageable, partly manageable, and unmanageable things. And forgiveness and acceptance can ease it out. And also the next is suprastress. This is a really extreme stress caused by huge circumstances like abuse or bad things. Solutions which the word encompasses. The first and the most infamous is SSRI. It means selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. They are a class of antidepressants used to treat depression and other mental health issues. It increases serotonin, a neurotransmitter available in brain which regulates your mood, your lifestyle choices, etc. And there is a lot of skepticism around it. Many people are criticizing it, saying that they won't help you in depression, it harms postpartum moms and even the babies, like when they consume during pregnancy, and also the depression gets increased and all other addictive harms. Prozac is one of the most well-known examples. Unless and until you have huge problems, don't opt for it. It is really habit forming. To avoid it as much as possible. The second is therapy. Like there is a huge rise of counselors, of therapy, also courses and podcasts. I do sometimes counseling. It's a huge important part of adolescence and youth and growing yourself up, and it helps a lot. Talking about your feelings to a trusted counselor helps a lot. They have a lot of experience as also in real life, and it has really helped me. But even that ultimately is not going to solve your problems. It will reduce or it could stop some minor problems, but ultimately it's in your hands. Despite the huge amount of self-help books being sold, still there is a lot of mental health issues. Therapy is not bad at all. It's not sinful to take it, but we should be very, very careful on what advice we take. A lot of self-help and psychological advice is rooted in new age spiritualities and a lot of false things, elevating self so much that it becomes your god, or you are very, very perfect, which is not true. You're not perfect. You're not enough. You should understand that humans are fallible and only God is perfect. I highly recommend this book, The Disciplined Mind by Zoe Mackey. It has helped me a lot, and also regarding mental health issues I can navigate more easily. There are a lot of verses regarding depression, anxiety, etc. It says he consoles you, Psalm 119, 116 tells, God will sustain you. He is there with you. He protects you. God is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:19 says, righteous one has troubles, but Lord delivers from them. When I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. So you should trust on God and let Him do the rest. And now we see also a huge trend among the religious people that mental health is nothing but demonic possession. A lot of people like Millicent Cedra or Dale Patridge have said that what the past generations have called demonic possession, today they are called mental health issues. See, this is partially true. In Mark 5, we see a guy who was demon possessed, and Jesus delivers him from those spirits, and that is why through that the thing is justified. Even we see Elijah's depression after facing Jezebel, and we must understand that mental health is spiritual and physical, but also not every single mental health issue means you have some kind of demonic possession. But we also cannot ignore the fact that Satan is involved in these things. He definitely hates you and he wants to ruin you so much. That is like he does have some kind of indirect influence on how you think. That is why we have to be very careful. And because of sin only, a lot of mental health issues have risen up, like jealousy, idolatry, greed, etc. You can use exorcism, prayers, etc. But always that's not the case. Some of my tips. Stay away from toxic environment. Even if it's the friendly family environment, if you know it's toxic, just move away from it. Now there are some cases where it's unavoidable, like toxic parents or certain toxic relatives or friends. So you can minimize your time, or you can mitigate. You can avoid talking controversial things or do things which are going to trigger their minds. You should understand that there are toxic people all around the world. Even we at moments can be toxic. Talk and acknowledge about your feelings. There is like so much like, oh, talking about your feelings is bad, especially for men. Not only women, but currently men are also pursuing mental health issues. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and this is a really good thing. Men have been told to hide their feelings out, to not even acknowledge it. But acknowledging your feelings is extremely important. Then how we are going to discern what is good and what is bad? This is actually true masculinity. They say, oh, it's gay, it's effeminate. It's not. While I definitely agree, constantly bragging like a brat is effeminate, at least normal talking with your friends and family is not wrong. Self talk has helped me a lot. Self talk is very, very important to navigate your thoughts, your plans, etc. And also talk with others, provided that they are trustworthy. I talk with some of my most trustworthy friends and my mother, and it has helped me a lot. We are social animals and we are not alone enough to help ourselves. Third is trust God and let Him take in charge. Ultimately, He is perfect and He will deliver you from mental health issues. While because of sin, we cannot stop completely, He will definitely minimize it. Fourth is take other things, but remember they are not enough. SSRIs are temporary. Fifth, you need to change your mindset. This is one of the most important things which you have to accept, that okay, they are going to give you things, but whether you're going to take it positively or negatively, even the circumstances, is all in your hands. If you're going to cry and give up, then no, it's going to increase. The problems are going to increase. If you're going to have that mindset that yes, you're going to navigate, you're going to defeat the enemy, the bad, then it will work. And also, there are a lot of podcasts around men. Sixth, pets, hobbies, and focusing more on family time will reduce these issues. Learn something new, dance. Dancing will definitely increase your adrenaline, and aerobic exercises are known to help these issues. Just relieve that off. Pray and meditate. Praying and meditating has really helped me, and it calms your mind. It will not solve the problem, but it will not allow to plant that problem in your mind. Be careful with whom you live, hang out, watch, listen, believe. Music is spiritual. With whom you hang out, with whom you watch TV also matters a lot. Next, spend time in nature. Nature will, calm your mind. It will make you focus on very important things like awareness, and it will definitely help you. Ninth, reduce social media. Social media has contributed a lot in problems. So have like maximum 4 to 5 hours of watching. And remember, a lot of mental health issues are preventable. It's ultimately up to you how you're going to navigate. And 11th, have a healthy lifestyle. Having a healthy lifestyle is extremely, extremely important. Don't addict yourself to anything, food, smoking, drinking, and sleep properly. Take care of yourself. Self care is really, really important. Hang out sometimes, travel, do facials, do some rituals, clean up the house, or binge watch a show. It will really, really help you a lot. And take therapy if it's necessary. So, thank you guys for listening to this episode. Do share your thoughts on mental health: physical, spiritual, emotional, and social. It affects all other kinds of healths. Pursuing mental health is not selfish, it's important. Bye.